Now, vigils and protests are being held across the United States following a weekend of toxic racial tension and violence that turned deadly at a white nationalist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Our EG1 has more.
Thousands of people have been holding rallies and vigils for the Charlottesville victims after a 20-year-old white nationalist plowed a car into a throng of people, killing one and injuring nearly 20. People gathered across the street from Trump Tower in Chicago on Sunday, holding signs to protest far-right groups, while demonstrators gathered in downtown LA to denounce Saturday's violence. James Alex Fields Jr. has been named as a suspect who rammed his car into a group of counter-protesters demonstrating against white nationalists. Fields faces charges of second-degree murder, malicious wounding, and failure to stop in an accident that resulted in death. He had apparently told his mother that he was going to an alt-right rally. 32-year-old Heather Heyer has been identified as the person killed in the attack. 2 police officers also died when their helicopter crashed as they were monitoring the protests. Despite Saturday's violence, another white nationalist rally went ahead as scheduled in Seattle on Sunday, with organizers billing it as promoting freedom, free speech, and the power of the human soul. Police clashed with protesters and the counter-protesters, but no severe injuries were reported. President Trump's criticism of the Charlottesville incident has sparked a backlash as he condemned hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides, failing to explicitly denounce the role of white supremacists. Despite the White House saying the president's comment included white supremacists and all extremist groups, it still fell short of what many of his critics had urged him to do. The Charlottesville protests came as white nationalist and right-wing groups protested the city's decision to remove a statue of a Southern general from the U.S. Civil War. 이지원, 아리랑 뉴스.